Hi everybody, welcome to our live showcase. We are the Owls and today we'll be doing a talk show related to cosplay. First, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Benedict.
Hi, I'm Kelly.
Now, we are going to show you a news article that is related to our talk show today from the local news. It was published a few months ago. The news one. Ah, okay. Okay, off. Sweet. Okay.
As you can see, the news article above is about cosplay event organizers needing to apply for permission to use replica weapons. In summary, cosplay events organizers need to apply for a permit from the local police when
Okay. Stop.
when organizing cosplay events with weapons in it. This, this is to prevent the cosplayers and the organizers from being fined or sentenced by law, as it is illegal to bring fake weapons to the public without permission from the local authorities, especially the police.
The news also states that last year, 17th December 2022, the police arrested two men for bringing firearms and fake grenades to a cosplay event in a mall. Moving on, last week, we carried out a survey about cosplay weapons and safety. While before we move on to that, we have a question from our Facebook viewer. Oh my, there's such a law. Uh, yeah, I think there's a law for that specific case for bringing like fake firearms to the public, as it would like threaten the safety of the public. So yeah, and we have another question: is it illegal to bring fake weapons in the public? Yes, it is illegal. It is not allowed to bring fake weapons in the public unless they obtain a special permission from the local authorities and especially the police department. Moving on, last week we carried out a survey about cosplay weapons and safety, and here's the responses that we've collected. Feel free to have a look on our charts and the questions that we have in the stream. Now I'm going to explain a little bit about cosplay. Cosplay is a performance art where people dress up as characters for movies, TV shows, anime, manga, comics, and video games. It is often popular among fans and is often seen at conventions where cosplayers gather to show off their costumes and participate in contests. Cosplay can be fun and creative hobby or a serious pursuit that requires a lot of time, money, and effort. Cosplay events are usually organized at shopping malls, amusement parks, and more. Cosplay events are organized for enthusiasts to showcase their costumes, connect with others who share similar interests, and participate in related activities. Kelly will now explain and analyze the responses we've had.
From the responses we have collected, it seems that the safety measures that should be taken while handling cosplay weapons are using only foam or plastics materials for the weapons and avoiding swinging or painting or pointing the weapons at other people. The survey also states that cosplay weapons can be made safer for the public by avoiding sharp edges and points.
Before I continue on, we have a question from our Facebook viewers. What is your personal opinion? Are you an enthusiast? Uh, in my opinion, in my opinion, first I will say that I'm not really into cosplaying, and on my personal opinion, and on my opinion, for some people they might think that cosplay is an interesting thing, a fun thing for them, entertainment for them. Uh, so yeah, that's all I can say. From the survey, the majority states that the regulations vary depending on the location and local laws when it comes to specific regulations for carrying cosplay weapons at public places. It is also stated that there should be age restrictions on the use of cosplay weapons to ensure that children are not exposed to potentially dangerous situations. It is also seen that appropriate materials to use for making cosplay weapons are foam and cardboard.
The, sur- the surveys show that cosplayers ensure that their weapons don't cause harm to others in crowded places by ensuring that the weapons is made of soft and safe materials, such as foam or plastic. Survey says that cosplayers should cooperate fully and answer any questions the officer may have if law enforcement officers ask them about their cosplay weapons.
So, Kelly, in your opinion, do you think cosplaying is a good hobby for people or not?
I think cosplayer may be a good hobby for people. It can it can make you be have more self confidence. Yeah.
Mm. And for me, I'm on the 50-50 side. For me, cosplaying is a good thing because for some people they would like to like have some attention by like cosplaying. So like they can be like popular, they can like interact with people, they can meet with people. So like yeah, they can interact, they can socialize with people. So yeah, and Kelly, in your opinion, uh, if you had kids in the future,
Yeah,
would you allow them to participate in these cosplaying activities or not?
I think I would, but it must be 18 years old. Like that.
So, which means like if your children were below 18,
Yeah.
you wouldn't allow them to participate in those activities.
Yeah, I think that's not safe.
Then, if they reach 18 and above, you would allow them to do what they want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And we have a question. We have a question from the viewers. But don't you think they can also socialize without the costumes? Yeah, they can socialize without costumes, but they some people they might not feel confident when they are being themselves, and when they wear like those costumes where like people would be like people would like go them like would ask them questions. They some people they find it easier to socialize when they are cosplaying compared to them socializing without costumes. So I think they can socialize without costumes, but as I say, some of them might be introverts, so they might find it hard to socialize as they might be shy or whatever. Yeah. And we have another question. What's the harm with people walking around in fake costumes with fake firearms? Well, the harm with people walking around in fake costumes and fake firearms is that when they are carrying like a fake firearm in public, especially in public when there's like no cosplay activities, people might think that if like imagine you're enjoying your weekends, going to the mall, shopping, then like you suddenly see someone if they might be in the cosplay costumes, and if they are not in the cosplay costumes, they're bringing a fake firearm with fake grenades or whatever, fake weapons. Some people they might be uncomfortable. Some would panic as these fake weapons, especially like those fake bombs. People might misunderstand that the cosplayer is like uh, is trying to attempt a bombing case, but then actually he's just like a normal person. So they just bringing those around and fake costumes and fake firearms. It for young generations they find it okay. They will see like if in public they were like shopping, then like they see character, uh, their favorite character, they would surely meet up. They will not be afraid. But for those like the like parents or those older the adults, when they see such situations, they might have fear. They might panic and cause a chaotic situation, which is not intended by the cosplayer. Um, and Kelly, for you, do you think it's like okay to wear fake costumes and like bring fake firearms in the public?
For me, if I see people bring fake weapons, I will feel scared also because I don't know it isn't true or
Real or not? Lah.
yeah.
Yeah, for me, if I saw a fake weapon which looks like a real weapon, I would too be terrified to even go near with it. And uh, the viewers have questions for you, Kelly. Hold on. Kelly, you said you will allow your child to participate after they turn 18 years old. Why the need for age restriction? Isn't cosplay just wearing costumes like Halloween?
But some the clothes are
Too
too
short
short.
that it's not appropriate for them to wear.
Yeah,
Uh, and what is it? Is it cosplay? So your response to that was that. So can you explain a little bit on why would you like restrict them from like joining those cosplay events other than what you mentioned just now?
I think like cosplay, like children
Mhm,
must study,
mhm.
like don't just like join too much others activities like cosplay.
It will disturb their studies lah,
Yeah,
so they wouldn't focus easier. Okay, and we'll wrap it up now. That is all from us now. Hope you learned something from this talk show and hope that you enjoyed listening to this talk show. We would like to thank the viewers joining us via Facebook and YouTube. Hope you all have a lovely evening. Thank you. Bye bye.
Industry, you have to summarize this. You haven't properly summarized. You just tag everyone. You haven't summarized.
Bukan sudah samurai.
You said what?
Sudah samurai.
No, you just said thank you everyone. You want to end the stream here?
No, before that,
No, wrap it up again.
well, in summary, I will help you with the summarizing. Uh, most the they would, how do I say? People would prefer that the cosplay weapons. In summary, cosplay weapons should be made out of materials which is safe, like cardboard, foam, or plastic, and the cosplay weapons should be like safe to be used in public. That there is no sharp edges and points. Then in and most people think that uh, there should be age restrictions on the use of these cosplay weapons as to ensure that like the child is not exposed to potentially dangerous situations. So and another thing is that cosplayers should ensure that their weapons don't cause harm in crowded areas by making sure it is made out of the soft weapons, which I said earlier on. And if the law enforcement question them, they should cooperate with the cooperate fully and like answer the questions that were given, that were asked. And lastly, the cosplayers also should always be aware of their surroundings and avoid crowded areas when possible, especially like those cosplayers that like have like the weapons that were dangerous, the costumes like sharp, the weapons that could potentially injure people. So yeah, that is the summary of this whole show about this cosplay and public safety. So thank again to all for viewing. Thank you. Bye.
You-